Or do you worry about the results of your thinking? All along here, there is always the attention to the result of the thought. You have a thought, it hits your body, you have an emotional response, you're upset, you're mad, you're happy, you're glad, whatever. All that just flows right out. Now, so what do we do if our judgments about ourselves and our judgments about others are not real? If they are truly not real. If they are not real, then what can we say is real? And immediately we go, of course, to our body and we say, well, our bodies are real, we can see them, you know, this table is real, everything is real. Now, every one of you in this room knows that that's not true. You all know, because you know the science behind all this, that everything we look at is nothing but a prolifera of movement of energetic particles. And you know that. You know that this is not what it pretends to be. You know this is not what it pretends to be. You know that thought no longer is believed to be churned around in the brain. Something enters the brain responds. Automatically responds. And what does it respond to? It responds to exactly what it has been patterned to respond to for however many years you're alive. It's an automatic response. So what do we do about all this? What then is the, quote, answer? Well, the simplicity of it is so simple that, of course, all of this mechanism, you know, I am a body. I mean, can you stop and think about it? If you're really in control, are you really going to control all the cars on your freeway? Are you really going to control all of the organs in your body? Are you going to control, come on. You know, it's about getting real. It's about stopping the story. It's about believing that what you know is not so, and you do not know what is so. Did you hear the last part? You do not know what is so. You know what you hope is so. You know what you have had flashes of experiential data, but you don't know really the depth of all of that. But no one in this room would bother to come this far. And I do appreciate all of you who have come so far, including those of you that just came from around the corner. You know, everyone, thank you for coming. But you wouldn't be here if there wasn't a part of your being, the sliver of your being. You know, you're a total being, immense, huge, endless being is what you are. And there's a sliver of that, which is still being, but I'm making up words now. There's a sliver of that that believes, enjoys in the feeling of separation. All right? But please don't forget. So there's a sliver, but how about the rest of it? Every one of you have read endless books. Come on. None of them say you're a tiny little worm running around on the face of the earth hoping nobody steps on you. None of you read that in the books you read. You read that you are that. You are this expanded, magnificent, unknowable something. You know this. So come on, let's know what we know, which is that we don't know. But there is a knowing, you know, and I think we have it every night in my world anyway. So you go to sleep and consciousness is all focused, right? It's got to get everything in focus. It's got to know that Justin's there and the door's there, and we have to know all this. Everything has to be in its place, all right? But then we go to sleep and psh, everything's gone. I'm talking about after your dream state. Psh, everything's gone. Nothing's knowing. What's happened is that consciousness, focused awareness, focused consciousness is no longer focused. Why? Because the thing that it focuses through is asleep. So there is absolute waking up in the morning with a deep sense that something was present during all those hours. Do you know what it is? Could you even begin to guess what it is? But if you have a really good night's sleep, do you say, oh, it's so terrible, I had a good night's sleep last night? I mean, it's not like that. It's like, I had a great night's sleep. Meaning all of the focused attention on the physical world and your thinking and your feelings and your beliefs and were not there. They just weren't there because that energetic has to be moved through the body at night. And if you're going to focus on dreams, there it is focus again. So it's the ability, not even the ability, it's the absolute reality that what is present in sleep is also what is present this moment. It isn't something that comes and goes. It's the focused awareness that comes and goes. Am I making sense to you? Are you getting this? You know, it's kind of hard at the beginning of these things to get deeper in, but let me try. Which is, it's the focused awareness that, if you want to say, just goes to sleep. It is no longer focused. And so what is left is the reality of being. Is what is always here. It is what is always here. It is what is conscious and focused. It is all of this, always, always.